All right, as I said in my previous segment to this one, the first thing I was trying to do was trying to figure out the inflationary impact of housing prices, between, was like April of 2021, which was still lingering, from last year into this year. And then the lumber prices flushing through and labor issues and all that kind of stuff to all of a sudden August 2021, where are we at? And I used two certified appraisals for two house builds that I'm extremely familiar with from one lot to another that are only 3 lots apart. And when I say three lots apart, for all you golfers out there, it literally is an 8-iron from one lot to the other. And to be perfectly honest with you, my customer's lot is a nicer lot than the lot for the house that's $410,000. Because my customer's lot is nice and flat and overlooks a river. The other one's on a slope and backs up to a train track. I mean, seriously, this story gets sadder the more I think about it. But anyways, so on this little segment, what I wanted to do is I wanted to say, okay, well then now why don't I compare my tranquility on my website with today's prices of my tranquility on my website versus my competitor who's now building this house for this consumer. Just a little backstory. This builder doesn't run a sales center either. So this is not an overhead thing per se, as much as it is just greed and taking advantage of people. So let's back up and do some numbers here. Let's start with a simple one, which is my house. My house on the website is $186,700 for the Tranquility. It's a 1,760 square foot house. It's built by Manus Homes in Laurinburg, North Carolina. Manus builds a wonderful quality home. Seriously, I would stack up their quality with anybody. But anyways, so this house is 1,760 square feet. They actually have a model home at the factory that I have taken people to. I've even done a video of it. It's in my YouTube page. Anyways, so I sell that house turnkey off my website with the base features for $186,700 if I don't have to travel and all that kind of stuff. So based on where this house is going, my travel cost for me to build that house is an additional $7,000. That $7,000 is for shipping that house there, having my foundation crew travel, having my set crew travel. I mean, it actually covers a lot of things for only $7,000 because I have my trim crew travel. I have my crews travel for the main things that are important for the build of your house. Okay. Then I just made some assumptions because I'm figuring, if this builder is building his house for $422,000, I said, well, why don't I grab some of the popular options to put in the house and add them into my cost. So stainless steel is like $2,500, smooth ceilings like $1,000, tile shower in the master bath is like $2,500, entertainment wall is like $4,000. It used to be less. Now they're having a hard time sourcing the materials, so now they got to source them from another place. It is more right now. It's like $4,000. Upgraded cabinets, which really is just a different version from Marsh to these shaker style flat panel. I'm just making an assumption maybe this customer's getting those. That's $1,500. 9-foot ceilings, $2,000. When I massage all these things, basically what I can do, maybe a barn door in there for $800. I don't know. But I threw in a lot of the things that can go into this house. And I'm still at $207,200 if I was selling it and building it on that lot in this town, without the land improvements, without the well, without the septic, without whatever. The house is $207,200. So let's go over to the builder's contract for the competitor builder who does not run a sales center, just sells houses. So anyways, the contract that he has is $422,000. If you back out the land in that contract, it's $50,000. I know because I was the one that's the preferred builder to build on that $50,000 land. The realtor fees is about 5% of the total contract, so that's $21,100. Back that out. Garage, there's going to be a 2-car garage built on there, about $30,000. Could be 35, somewhere in there, but I just used 30 for this one. $30,000. Granite counters I talked about in the other video. There's a reference to being granite counters put in the house based on the counter size in this house, which is not a lot of counter space. I ran a number of about $4,000. Flooring to do the velour floating floor throughout the whole house at $5 a square is about $8,800. So there you go, $8,800. Land improvements. Well, again, remember now, I'm the preferred builder to build on this land. So I know what needs to be done to this land. This land needs a well, which I'm budgeting about $10,000 based on the location, how far we got to drill down. The septic is $5,000 because I'm the one that actually got the perk test for that land. And the driveway, about $5,000 to put in the driveway. The porch that's referenced on the contract, the appraiser said $8,800. There's a screen porch going off the back of the house, so we'll back that out. I'm trying to get to the base cost of what this builder is selling this house for. So if you go off the $422, which it didn't appraise, remember it appraised for $410, $410. If you go off that $422 and you back all this stuff out, you get that the house is $279,300. Yeah, I'm not stuttering when I say that. $279,300. I'm not stuttering. It's $279,300. $207,200 is what I'm selling it for. If I put in all the upgrades, there might be some more. I mean, I just took some of the popular ones from when I built this house before and threw them in there. But I mean, we're at $207,000. The whole point being, I'm not building this house for free. You understand? When I do this, I mean, I do have some overhead. Cookie eats, chicken nuggets. I have to put gas in that car. I have to pay for this painful surgery that I'm trying to get over right now, that I'm sweating while I'm doing this video. But anyways, the variable just in this alone is $72,000. I mean, seriously? $72,000? What kind of criminality is that? So, yeah. Those are the kind of things. Now, you guys might get a general idea why some of my competitors don't like me. Because if they can hoodoo somebody and walk away with $72,000 beyond what I would walk away from doing it at $207,000. They don't have to sell many houses and they can sit at the beach and fish all day long. Versus working 6-7 days a week like I do, because I'm here trying to help middle-class Americans and doing it for a fair, reasonable price. When the lender said to me, it came in $12,000 short, I looked at the stuff and then I ran some of these numbers. I called the lender back. I said, I wouldn't worry about it. I got $100 between you and me that this builder will eat that $12,000 like that. Because, oh my gosh, instead of making $72,000 more than we would at Factory Direct Modulars, they're going to make a whole $60,000 more. Gee, everybody should start crying for them. Anyways, this is the kind of stuff that when I come across it, I like to show it because it's a dog-eat-dog world, and if you're not paying attention, you're going to be the one wearing melt-bone underwear out there. Everybody have a good day. And I am getting over a surgery that I had Monday. I have been extremely in a lot of pain for the last 2 months, and I have tried to go out and see people and do stuff, and a lot of customers don't even know it. I get back in my car and tears be running down my face from the pain. But you know, the doctor cut me open, fixed me up, and told me to sit at home and don't do anything for a week. Well, you know, I can't do nothing for a week, folks. I got to at least do a video and show you what's going on. So anyways, I'll talk to you later. Everybody have a good day, and we'll have some more videos of houses in construction. We got 2 that we're delivering next week. If I can just get foundation people to quit getting COVID and stuff, I could actually try to catch up with our builds. Talk to you later. Peace. Bye.